I got a box here, and it's got a PlayStation in it. We got the old PS1. Not to be confused with the PSX. This guy right here. So it's all broken down because, let's see here. When you plug it in and hook it up to a TV and power it on, what you get is you hear that beautiful, nostalgic PlayStation startup noise, but there is no picture. I had a similar issue with an Xbox 360, and it just was some capacitors that needed to be replaced. From what I can remember, it's this little guy right here, this middle one right here. This capacitor, if we replace that, I'm hoping that's all we're going to have to do, and we'll have a working PS1. I got a lot of broken consoles on eBay. A lot, like, you know, a group of 4. Not like, I do have a lot as well, but this came from a specific lot that I purchased. Anyways, I was saying, if you ever need to repair some consoles, highly recommend console5.com. They have capacitor kits. So you buy this, and you have all the capacitors you need for the board. I think it was like $7 after shipping. It was like $10, $12, something like that. You got all the capacitors. If I wanted to do a full replacement on all of them here, we could do that. But I'm going to start with that little guy right there and just see if that takes care of it. Hopefully that's all we have to do. If you want to see a guy that doesn't know what he's doing with a soldering iron, you came to the right channel. Let's I think I need a thicker tip. That's what she said. Let's see here. Try not to melt the plastic here. I bumped the camera. Come on. Jeez, that was a pain. Yeah, what a major pain that was. I did not expect it to be that hard to get off. But we got it. We got it, baby. Okay. Those are looking all right. Just put it about right here. About like chomp. What I usually do when I fix the little pin connector on, oh my Lanta, it's just rotating on me. When I fix the little pin connector on the PSX, I kind of just do one side and then the other with some light pressure from up top. Slid a little further down than I wanted it to. A little too wiggly, I don't know. I like that. We have the board hooked up. She here? Alright, let's see. Let's see what happens. So like I said, normally what was going on is it would boot up. This little screen doesn't have audio, so it's not the best to test it on, but what was happening is it would boot because you could hear the audio of a PlayStation loading up, but there would be no picture. So what we're looking for here is a signal on this little screen here. Let's see what happens. We have the power LED. So that's a good sign. Looky there! We did it! I wasn't super happy with, you know, I didn't get that little guy on there as flush as I wanted to, but it definitely, I tried to pull it off to see if it would just come right off with my tweezers, and it wouldn't. So it's good enough, you know, it's not just going to shake loose. And I think I got it a little bit better when I went back in there after I added some flux. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. All we had to do was add one little capacitor. We fixed the PS1. Let's go! Now we need to put it all back together, clean it up, put it all back together, and see if it will read, if it'll read a disc. Because we might have to do some adjustments to the laser. I was testing some other stuff just on cardboard. Like there's the Metal Gear Solid logo. So I was thinking, like, what if we did the Metal Gear Solid logo like right smack dab in the middle of the PS1? Or do we like do a window mod on the PS1 where we cut this out? The only bad thing about that is you lose this PS1. Maybe do like a, like leave this part right here and do like a half circle cutout with some acrylic right there. So you can see, I'm a sucker for being able to see the electronics on the inside, being able to see the disc spin. I love that kind of stuff. So what do you guys think? Dad, if you go. Alright, hook her back up. Let's see. I believe my best condition game was Spyro Ripto's Rage. I don't know what I was saying. Rapto? Not really. Okay, let's get some plastic. Don't want to short anything out. Push that. Push this. I know you guys can't see the screen right now, but I don't want to. I guess I can adjust the camera. Whoop. Come on, boot up. Boot up, Spyro. Don't make me mess with this laser. Oh no! If you see this little guy, that should be it. That screw right there. I'll do a quick goog first. I'm hoping that's it. Sometimes there's one that adjusts audio and there's one that adjusts The strength of the laser. The laser!
2 hours later.
Yeah, please insert PlayStation format disc. Alright, well, we're gonna move on from the laser. Let's see if we can do some LED modifications. And then we'll worry about the laser later. I might just have to do a full replacement. We'll see. So this little guy right here, we got to get off. And then I'm going to see if I can take a LED off of one of my LED strips. Oh, wait, no, we were going to try... Yeah. We're going to try a little RGB. A little RGB. Add a little bit of shoulder. Definitely going to ruin the LED doing this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ooh, I may have saved it. I think I lifted that pad. Whew. Just to test it. Alright, let's see. Luckily, this is like all trash. Hey! Looky there! She works. Is it getting real hot? Nah. Cool. So, now, we've got to figure out how we get that under this. We might have to, like, Dremel back some of this. That smells terrible. So there is the modified piece. Cool. Look. So see, now we've got all that clearance in there to fit this little guy. So I can mount it about like that. Have just enough clearance. Just realized I burnt the damn... I always fucking these plastic pieces that are mounted to the board. My shattering iron got it. Alright, she's on there. I'm going to try to get a little more solder on it though. Let's go! So this will be what it'll look like once it's all fully put back together. Yo! I'm gonna turn the lights off so you guys can get a better look, but that looks sick, dude. That's pretty dope titties right there, boys. Well, there it is, guys. The LED mod, color changing LED. You got the laser engraved Metal Gear Solid logo, which I'm pretty happy with. I don't know what you guys think. You can barely read the like subtitle at the top, but tactical espionage action. But she's working. It went from not even powering on, from just a untested console slot for parts on eBay. Fixed the power issue, then it wouldn't read discs. Messed with the laser forever until I realized there was a capacitor that has something to do with reading discs, and I replaced that capacitor. Then when I was replacing that capacitor, I accidentally lifted the pads off of the motherboard. I had to do trace repair to fix that. But in the end, got it all working. Cleaned it up real nice. I think she looks pretty good. Super clean with the little LED mod. Just left it the original color and everything, and I think the laser engraving came out pretty good. There's even some Easter eggs from my first laser engraving tests to see if the plastic would even take the laser engraving. But yeah, there it is. She's for sale if anybody's interested. Let me know.